Zantok here with Slick Star Gaming, and welcome back to more Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. Oh, some of these sprites, man, I don't know. Like, Angie's being Angie, and Mew looks scared, and Kokichi's just, like, giddy.
Exactly.
He's a weirdie. But, we've gone through our investigation, and my thoughts have not shifted too much from how they were prior to the investigation. One thing I did go ahead and add to my notes was looking at who were the people who were not at the magic show entirely. Those being Kaito, Kokichi, and Maki. Maki, who the fuck knows what the hell is going on with her, but she's got some crazy shit going on. Kokichi is just a fucking troll. And Kaito, you know, on paper, it's very suspicious that he was not at the meet and greet, worked on the magic show, but then wasn't at the magic show. That's all three categories of suspicion there on him. But the way he's been acting, and the fact that we are the ones that had his motivation video, I don't fucking see it. I think that's a red herring. Like, nah, no way. And I think the whole, assuming I'm right on the zipline theory, which I think that's what the inner tube was for, like, that's probably where Ryoma was kept when he went zipping from his ultimate room to the gym. It makes sense that it was so, I'm trying to word what I'm thinking here. I'm still on Kurumi because she couldn't get into the gym, but she still had things set up, so she knew a way that she could do it. And I think she did it intentionally during that time frame, was getting things set up so that she had an alibi, I guess. I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm just not saying it right. I'm still suspicious of her. She's of everybody. She seems to be like she was the most well positioned to be the killer. And unlike last trial where there was suspicion on a specific person already with Gonta, this time around the only character that the cast has put suspicion on, is Himiko, and there's just no fucking way. So I'm on Kurumi. But let's see what everybody has to say.
All right.
This case will be so easy, especially with how obvious the top suspect is.
It is rarely ever the top suspect.
Right, Himiko? I hear males pick on girls they like to get their attention, which means Kokichi must like Himiko.
Well, they're the right height.
Right.
Oh.
Huh? How'd you know? Oh my god. Actually, why don't we focus on the class trial and save that conversation for later? This is turning out to be not so boring after all. I might get a girlfriend. Oh god. Can you imagine?
No, I can't. I imagine Gonta getting a girlfriend. I imagine Gonta and Tenko going out before you getting a girlfriend.
You're just jealous, Shuichi, because your girlfriend's dead. Oh, did I say that? Aw. It's okay, it's part of your character arc, right?
I punch him.
There's a motorcycle driving by, I'm sorry about that.
Yes, it's me coming to punch you. Gonta not wanna suspect friends.
Certainly.
Himiko's so suspicious. She's gotta be a red herring, right?
Yes.
But I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth.
Well, maybe if you had done investigation and not just follow Kokichi around.
Huh? I should have played more point-and-click adventure games. And you can't deny that my following of Okichi is probably a really good idea. Let's be real.
I mean, maybe he'll get 2 girlfriends. Who knows?
Don't.
Hey, you're the one that mentioned it, Smoogie.
Hey!
Hey, Detective Dumbass! You pointed at a possible culprit, right? Yes, actually, I have. Thank you very much.
You should be like, yeah, it's you, just to see her reaction.
We have nothing to worry about.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
Atua sees all. His divine deduction will solve this mystery right away. I get more credit card points every time I say his name.
Naturally.
Say,
This murder was also triggered by Marakuma's motive, was it not? Which means there's a reason the culprit was desperate to live. Yes. And Ryoma, who became the victim, had no reason to live. Correct? What are you implying?
if so,
To kill because you have a reason to kill. Or to live. You know what I meant. To die because you have no reason to live. Which, I wonder, is correct.
jeez.
You're thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live.
Life needs things to live, you know?
Life finds a way. Anyway, no matter what happens to us, we gotta live.
Right?
Yeah, you don't really need a reason to live. That's just the icing on the cake.
I mean, technically he's not wrong. But that feels dirty to say.
It feels dirty to say, I know.
A reason to live. Alright.
Listen up.
Shuichi, before we head over there, let me give you some advice. Hero to sidekick.
I don't see any heroes around.
Even if I'm not the ultimate optometrist, I know you're not seeing things right then. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything you possibly can.
Of course.
Wait, no, that's still no good. Okay, I won't forgive you if you give up. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah, alright, I got it, Kaido. Whatever you have to say. Who are you again? He's right. I can't give up. I made a promise to Kaede. The only person that matters to me.
Really?
This whole thing is shaking like a big old vibrator.
Himiko's scared. Poor little thing.
Oh God. This vibration is perfect. Wait, no, hold on. Wait, Shuichi, bring that back. Shuichi, I had some of this. No, there it goes. Yes. I was hoping he had something better than just because it's like, hey, refute. Yeah, I can refute that. How do I?
That's
oh, right. There we go. I forgot to fucking control that thing because nobody uses it,
I know, right?
and it won't even come back half
That's
the
wrong.
time.
No,
Yeah, that's
it's
useless.
Shuichi. It's perfect. Quit looking at Himiko like some kind of degenerate male.
But
Quit it.
But you
I'm
do
telling you.
that. You do that though.
Next question.
No.
No.
She is
Why,
such
hello.
a hypocrite.
Well,
Sorry, but I don't know anything. If you think a child caregiver can help solve a murder case, then we're all in trouble.
I mean, listen, there's been a lot of people who you wouldn't think were useful, and they help solve things in a murder case.
What do you want me to do? Just stare everyone down and try to talk to them to convince them that to make sure that they say that they're the one that broke the vase?
Listen, all you gotta do is say, I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. It works every time.
Shuichi, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
Oh. And not on me!
Shuichi, I'm so disappointed.
Stop it! This matter will be discussed in due time. We should save our arguments until then. I feel like she was saying that to Maki.
no.
Himiko is not the culprit. No way, no how.
Tinko, nobody that matters thinks that Himiko is the culprit. Calm the fuck down.
I know Himiko better than anyone. I know all her secrets.
Including the water tank?
Oh, I know her gender, her hair color, even her height.
that's in the Monokuma pad thingy, so we know her height too. None of those are secrets.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I did not calculate that we would gather here under these circumstances again. Wow, you are not a good mathematician then. What would Kaede say if she saw us right now? Probably some horrible speech accompanied with a music reference that I would not understand.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, they're all a bunch of dorks. They don't know shit. Classic, right? Let's just move on. Oh, God. The world's breaking again.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that it will do something different every time. Like, break a giant-ass vase, or throw it at somebody, I don't know. Just look at different animation. It would have been fun. The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing, which means we were not silent. Just as we passed through the door, it closed. It started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. That might be because Himiko is making it worse. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged. My heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, it stopped. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only just the beginning. Welcome! You've hopelessly arrived once again! Do you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument.
Actually, we are the ones who used the exosols to build the courtroom.
Keep talking and I'll make sure you're the next one that dies.
But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committing to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Well, now that you call it out like that, yeah.
Wait, Kokichi had a line and I didn't say it. Oops.
What?
Why did it show Kokichi on there?
I don't know, because he didn't. Wrong one. He did not have a line. Oh,
Yeah,
shit. He did.
you put a lot. I totally missed that and I let you have it.
I said it. Oops.
You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show. God.
Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside, and... Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Just worry about who killed your buddy. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. Alright, well, he's obviously lying then. But then the class trial began. Ryo Mahoshi, the ultimate tennis pro and not the ultimate prisoner. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him? God, his fucking face is right here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. Wow.
Excuse me, sorry.
Not forgiven. Hey! It's time to do some stuff.
Tragedy.
Let's-
Oh, I was
What?
gonna read the little line, but we're good.
No, we do that after the fact.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 15 points to spend, so we can't buy Lost in Thought. Jesus. It's expensive as hell. It was never that expensive before. Alright, let's take a look at things here. Influence, focus increase, both are nice. Increase amount of influence informed by right answers, not a terrible idea at all. Cool and compose, fuck that. Fuck that, fuck that. Let's see here. Fever time. What was fever
You don't have
time
enough.
again? Oh, I don't. Okay, cool. So I don't even care. So some of the just like I don't remember what they call the modes. 'Cause
Right.
they change them
Fever
every
times
game.
fever times the like the anything counts in that armament thing in the end.
The improved PTA.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, the one that I can actually play now, and I don't just feel like I'm just hoping that it works.
Yeah, pretty much.
Reveals V points. I really don't think you need that. That's just like hold spacebar for 2 seconds.
Right. That's suggesting you can do it without it.
This one is not a terrible idea, but we'll see. Learning clear instantly silences loud voices.
Okay, that hasn't happened yet for you to do it, but it's a one extra layer in the mass panic thing.
Which we'll probably learn about today.
I think it will be in this one, yeah.
First stride. The keyword in the first speaker's argument will be shown from the start. I don't... That feels kind of weak.
Like, you didn't struggle with that at all
No,
first
it
time
was-
for this
I mean,
scrum.
to be fair, it was also the first one, so I'm sure it was just intentionally easy.
Mm-hmm.
But that one, this particular was just like, oh yeah, we give you the first one. It's like, cool, but there's 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's pathetic. What can I... Okay, there we go. The entire screen will light up more frequently. Okay, now that... I kind of like that one.
Okay.
But we'll see. Clear Mind. We haven't done Psych Taxi yet, but I remember from the demo. It's just,
Okay.
It's Crazy Taxi. But that's all I remember.
Crazy
It's like your
Taxi.
it's the
Yes.
replacement for the snowboarding minigame, and that makes me sad that it's gone. Blade Lock, I don't think that's a big concern for me. We don't know what the fuck that is yet. Or...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one. The gauge will increase at a faster rate. Tension gauge.
I don't know what that is right off the bat.
Okay, then we haven't met it yet. Alright, well, since... Alright. Cool. In this case... Hang on, before I buy these... Because I'm thinking Just a Peek. I'm also thinking St. Miko's.
Mm-hmm.
And classical, you know... Where are they? Yeah, these two. Let's just... get these.
Fair enough. I think that's good.
Yeah. Then we got 7 points left. Do I have any? I can get it St. Miko's, and can I get the other one? Just speak. I
think it's fair, honestly.
I'm trying to figure out like which one is going to be more useful to me throughout the whole game. Because this one, I mean, like I can definitely go through the minigame a lot faster if I have this. This one, I mean, if I just take note, if I just like ignore the voices entirely and only read, then it's not that big a deal. It's just
Okay.
trying to confuse you with multiple voices all happening at once.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with Just a Peek.
Okay. Now remember to set. You have to set them too after buying them.
Right. Which I apparently... How do I...
You go back to it because they're still on the list after buying them.
Oh, here we go. Oh, right, I have to click. Oh, it has to be ones okay, I remember now.
There you go.
Yeah, because like if you're hovered over a different one, then it doesn't show you that option. That's all I was confused.
There you
Okay,
go. Perfect.
got them all. Cool.
Success.
Yeah. Tragedy strikes during Himiko's magic show, and Ryoma is killed. Poor lobster, man. Wait, wrong game. Shuichi must now complete the new trial to fulfill Kaede's wish. Can I get a skill to make the scroll go faster?
Really?
I mean, it's bad.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
I don't think we need it.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments
Is there a
for who
podium
the
for
culprit
Mono Kid?
is, and vote for who
Maybe.
does.
There might be.
Okay, so Ryoma has like a regular whole blocky X, which I don't think Ryoma had. Or not Ryoma, Rentaro. Come on, spin the portraits faster. I need to examine this.
Must examine.
And I don't want to wait until later and have to just hope that they show up. Okay, here's a stylized one. Interesting. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. Besides just a different font. Okay, and then he has the one that's like blood streaks. But Ryoma's just like a blocky X. That's
All right,
weird.
let's go back to his again real
Vote
quick.
correctly,
Or
and
we'll
only
see
the
it.
blackened
It's
will
right
be
there.
punished.
Oh yeah, it is very
But
blocky.
if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides
There's Mono
the
Kids.
blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway.
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Karumi.
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Alright, this is Tenko's best moment.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Hee-yah! I'm in top form today.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S-E.
The
Himiko
C?
seems suspicious.
plus the C? We going swimming?
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
Sure.
He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Okay. You're
Oh
crazy.
God.
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me.
Oh God, you're gonna die next chapter now.
I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick.
It's magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession. Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute, tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone. I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
As expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me.
Up to me.
Up to me.
So I want you to listen.
Ah, that's a lie.
So,
Tua has blessed
Ah,
me with
God.
epiphany.
I'll let you listen to the whole
I would
thing.
use the underwater escape trick
I forgot how dynamic the words
to
were
pull
now.
off a sneaky switcheroo with Riona.
After that, the
I
timer.
forget which button it is, because we changed it.
The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Okay.
Ryuma's body was eaten by the piranhas that fell into the tank. That is a fact. It doesn't mean it was the cause of death.
Okay. Oh,
So, I have a question.
yes.
Is the statement that is a back door, I think that's the correct term, back route.
Mhm.
Back door makes more sense, let's be real.
Okay.
Is that also, like, if I lie on that one, like, is that also the correct thing for me to do the truth to?
No. Are you asking if the same bullet applies to both the truth and the lie here?
Not the same bullet, but the same statement.
No.
Okay.
So you have correctly guessed that this is a back route. Good job.
I mean, I heard the crisscross. It wasn't a guess.
Well, yeah. Well, that means it's a lie, though, because sometimes you'll hear that, and that means you have to lie no matter what. This one you can.
Right.
This one, yeah. This one you can move forward with just the truth. With the truth, which did you notice it when it went through?
What do you mean?
Oh, what the truth is, like
Oh,
one that.
Yeah, it's where Dumbfuck mentioned that he was eaten alive.
But you know, obviously he was drowned, that kind of thing. Right. Okay.
Right.
So that's the thing. You might not know what the lie is until you try to do the thing, and it shows you what the opposite effect of it is. So that's what'll happen. It'll be a different bullet, because I'll tell you right now, every time it's Monokuma file, if you try to lie for it, it becomes a Monokubs file, which doesn't exist.
That's weird.
Right, because some of them it's like, what? How is that a lie? It's that kind of thing. So, you know what the right connection is?
Yeah.
Monokuma file to Eaten Alive.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones that I think there's enough comedy with the answer for it, so I could tell you what the lie is, and we can have that extra bit of dialogue. Or do you think you can figure it out?
Well, let me take a look
The
first.
culprit used the underwater escape trick.
I'm assuming it's water tank trick to where Himiko says that it was actually magic. I have to agree with her. That's what I'm gonna guess the lie is.
Maybe.
And he was eaten alive.
I thought you were gonna tell me after I guessed it.
Maybe.
Which way to go?
All right. Well, fine then.
Maybe I'm not feeling like the ultimate assistant today.
The
Okay.
underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No
What
one
the
cares.
fuck?
You missed it. Remember, also, you have to lie. The whole point of the background is that you're lying.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's how you do it. Which is, how do I? I have to
You hold it.
Hold it. That's right. Oh god!
Whoa!
That, the timer.
It worked.
The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
I forgot what the fucking fast forward button is now. There it is. God, so many buttons with different space. I wanted like customize my controls.
Wrong. The underwater escape.
Nope, wrong button.
I'll reveal the truth.
Good job. So
Maybe Himiko was right. The underwater escape might be real magic.
Should you know?
Shuichi, no.
Because from what I've seen, there is no trick or gimmick in that tank.
But there is.
Exactly.
Yeah, see? Shuichi agrees. There's no trick. It's magic.
Himiko, why do you look so surprised?
Wait up, Shuichi. Why are you trying to white knight your way into Himiko's heart?
Well, you see, I just like magic. That's all.
Just so you know, Himiko has already chosen me as her one and only soulmate.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true at all either.
That certainly was not my intention.
But if that trick was actual magic, then I'm more inclined to believe she's the culprit.
If you can perform mysterious miracles, couldn't you have just swapped places with Ryoma?
What?
Yeah, about that.
Wait. Ryoma couldn't have been killed by the piranhas. Because the piranhas I used in my show are special. They only eat dead flesh.
There was no danger. Alright, I didn't expect that to be part of the trick, I gotta be honest.
Honestly, I didn't think of it as part of the trick specifically until you just said that.
Well, I mean, yeah, because this means she could have, like, if she didn't escape, the piranhas wouldn't eat her. It'd be like, okay, well, at least I'm not dead. Like, my pride may be gone, but I'm alive.
That's a good point,
Also,
actually.
how do you train piranhas to only eat dead flesh? Or is there, like, a specific type of piranha? I don't know. I don't know fish.
They're really people, and I bewitched them before. That's how they have the intelligence. I transfigured them into piranhas with my magic.
So what you're saying is it is real magic.
Yes, like
So you could have
Shuichi
just
said.
teleported out.
Yeah. I specialize in more transfiguration than
You specialize in fish.
teleportation. I fish. Fish. God damn it.
Alright. Well, then.
Well.
Only dead flesh?
Why are you only telling this now? Oh.
What the? Are you just pretending to be nice to Himiko so she'll tell us the truth?
No.
No, that's not it.
But Himiko's information was useful. Ryoma was not killed by piranhas. There's one more piece of evidence we have that proves that, too.
Huh? Are you sure it wasn't the piranhas? We saw Ryoma reduced to bones. He totally died from all the piranhas' chops, right?
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas.
Okay, so
The
now.
Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
Now
see
it
how it
tells you
rounded-
what the real answer would have been.
Yep, it roundabouts to it. Yep.
Right.
That's how the backgrounds work.
Well, it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Still say should have called backdoors.
Fine.
See. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
Oh my fucking god.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
That's a lie.
So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? I mean, it was obviously before the show started.
That's it.
Gasp.
Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes, by that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Yes.
Hidden? Where?
Don't know yet.
Would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh, wait. Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
Cause it's magic.
And no, maybe it really was magic.
Come to stop.
Shut up.
Why are you, Himiko?
Himiko is committed to her act. But those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
I feel like she's speaking from experience.
Possibly.
And she's starting to make a little bit of sense on why she's how she is.
Mm-hmm.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
And
Okay.
we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secrets behind Himiko's trick.
So, not real magic?
Oh my god.
No, it was real magic.
Huh?
Magic. Magic. Magic.
Magic.
Magic.
Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
I'm sorry, are you the ultimate mage? No? Then shut the fuck up, cosplay girl.
Oh! Wow!
Anyway, we first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick.
And why she has so much sass at Tsubugi for some reason.
Tsumugi is trying to have authority on something she doesn't have authority on. Therefore, Tsumugi gets slapped down.
That sounds more like other people, many more other people in this same circle.
I mean, yes, but...
Okay.
My show, give up. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. I'm in charge, damn it. I'm the protagonist.
Okay, fine.
No, Christy Cross.
How did Himiko escape the
God,
water
what the
tank?
fuck?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps a mechanism was set up on the stage.
Hmm.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Yeah, that's really
Maybe
weird.
the tank had a secret hatch.
It
Fucking
must be
ladders.
real
The
magic!
stairs.
Yeah!
Stop it.
Real escape magic!
Maybe there were two Himikos,
What?
and one of them was Tsumugi in disguise.
Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
That's right. There's a similar water tank in Himiko's lab. I remember my investigation, there's some trick to the tank.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps a mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
Okay.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
This button.
I agree!
The...
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab.
Look at you, miss. I'm not gonna
Panel on the
contribute.
side that could
Yeah.
open.
What can a babysitter do for a trial? Well, you gave me a V point, so... Yeah, I realized what I said after I said it. Shut up. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
But you don't have mind.
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male.
Tango.
I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
Nah.
Nah.
Alrighty, let's do this thing. What's your case?
Side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She
Wanna
didn't
bet?
use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
You got a point.
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her.
Yeah.
There would have been water everywhere.
I'll cut through your words.
I forget. Did you like this rebuttal better than the first one?
Oh God, yes. This is much better way to
The
do
room
swords.
wasn't flooded with water.
God.
And you get to actually hear the dialogue this time because they spaced it out better.
Mm-hmm. I don't feel like I'm frantically just rushing through it.
Mm-hmm.
The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Fucking said there was a door on that staircase. I saw it.
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
No, Ganta, no.
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
Door.
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
It's called a spare set. Like we all have 20.
That's a good point.
Behold the magnificent underwater escape.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
Your clothes would have still been wet. No, magic has nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. Because she changed her uniform with magic.
That's it!
There's a switching spell.
It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Ah! Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Oh, so I just thought of something.
Himiko can't get
what?
wet, because her body repels water.
Because there's a function with this game that didn't happen in the other Danganronpas, but it happened in Persona 4 when we were playing, and I thought you might like it, just in case. You can replay voice lines in V3. You couldn't do it in the other games, but here you can. So if you want to go back up to that Himiko, just make it go yeah again or something like that. Yep. In case there's any that you enjoy. Okay, you can stop now. I remembered it because I saw someone who kept doing that one. I'm like, no, stop! Be nice to Himiko!
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
You can just call it a door.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them.
Oh my god.
I didn't need them. Because I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
Magic.
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
To be fair, Ryoma's half a person. And Himiko's like 3/4 of a person.
Oh no.
Like, I mean...
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank.
But that's... Angie, no.
At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
That would be a lot of strength necessary.
That way she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is?
Nutties!
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Angie being super aggressive on Himiko is making her super suspicious.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
They just moved her further into the center? Not cool.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees.
He had them?
Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Yes.
I'm totally fine with that.
What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
I just have a request that while you do that, you stop salivating over her.
That's a fair point, honestly.
Fucking weird. Like, it's okay to like someone,
Tenko forward more to
but
too.
you
That's
don't
weird.
need to salivate.
The
Okay.
only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs
Nah, I don't think that happened.
and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Quit lying, you donkey-lipped con artist! She's not lying! She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips!
Jesus. It is possible that Himiko and Ryoma switch places in the water, but I feel like I'm forgetting an important point. Well, I just want to read these accounts, see what they're about. I don't want to space. Almost going to tank during that time. That's right. You didn't notice Ryoma inside the tank until after the piranhas were in. Okay. And Kokichi. Wait, was it Kokichi or was it? Must have been because there's nobody else. Okay. Yeah, his has nothing to do with this.
The one who could have switched out Ryoma's body?
She dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
I think that's it, but I want to remind myself what else there is.
No one could have...
Anything.
Oh, wait, here it is.
That's wrong.
You're just getting all the V points.
I mean, they're super easy. It might have been harder on like an actual
Someone did see inside the
whatever
tank.
console this was
It
on.
was Gonta.
True.
With controller, but with mouse and keyboard, it's
Yeah, it was
easy.
it was interesting on PlayStation. I'll say that.
Yeah, Like it's like the downshift and upshift things. Like on the original console, yeah, I'm sure those were useful, but with mouse and keyboard, no.
No.
Someone. Oh right, I don't have to read these.
Gonta
Except
had
this part.
climbed onto the
Oh.
stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No,
On the
that's actually
contrary.
a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
No.
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point, for the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
What are you bears doing? I see you moving in the back.
I was just about to mention that.
I forget that
What
they
the
do their
hell?
own thing in the back. They just move around
Someone better
sometimes.
say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where? It was in his lab.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along.
What?
But we just couldn't see it.
What?
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the
Oh,
tank
that was
containing the piranhas?
tricky.
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Why was he not eaten by the piranhas, even though he was in the same tank? There's one piece of evidence at the crime scene that might explain it.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
Ah.
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about
alright,
behind
alright.
the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or
At
maybe
least the white noise isn't too crazy for you, it seems.
Yeah, not an easy at least.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas...
Ah,
You
it's in the way!
fucker.
then it wouldn't have been devoured,
Ah!
correct?
No! Shit!
Nope, that's wrong button.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body? After all, there was only enough space for Himiko. Well, how about behind the curtain? If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible. Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it. Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects for that. And
That's
what
a
of the
tricky
tank
thing.
containing the piranhas? No way!
Right.
If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it. But if the body and
Piranhas.
I agree.
Bam.
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
And that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could.
And you're bringing this up now?
When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... the bottom of the suspended tank swung open, and the murky water and shadowy shapes inside fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in. Huh? Huh?
You know, now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
At the very least, you'd only be able to miss it from the side of the piranhas we're on. From the side, you'd be able to see it.
Something was used to obscure the body.
Certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Huh? How could you hide a body like that?
How is the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank? But that was... oh, well, that was... no, that was in the pool, so that doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
What? I mean, the piranhas were obscuring it from one side, but okay.
This is it!
Okay, it doesn't quite cover it, so I'll explain it.
The piranhas were
It doesn't cover it in the trial. It was covered in the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
That tank is only glass on the front. Everything else is like wooden, obscured.
That's
so you wouldn't
right. I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't call it out in the trial, but it just said it in the investigation. That's why only up front mattered. Yeah.
Yeah, now that you mention, I do remember that, but I had definitely forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
Let's have a flashback for it.
No!
I noticed it right after the show started.
That Atua was a fake?
Atua gave me vision. He let me know that he felt like there were more piranhas today than yesterday when we were planning. Preparing even.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Makes sense.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Tanko's frozen over there. Look at her.
Thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful.
So, notice something there. Her sprite changed before we focused on her.
Yep.
Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome.
I mean, technically,
This
Shuichi and
much
Kyo
evidence
said that.
seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's way better.
True. True.
That's wonderful news, Himiko. Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie.
Is he like the god from Moana who's just like a lazy asshole? Is that what this is?
Maybe.
Because she's definitely got the Islander vibe.
I could see it.
We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Full disclosure, I have not seen Moana.
Full disclosure, me neither.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
God damn it!
No!
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed? I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze.
I really want it to be Angie so the Atua nonsense can go away.
Great. Now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard school or something?
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
I mean, yes, but we also don't have a window of time for when he died yet.
What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
You missed part of that.
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Kokichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up the scene. Yesterday, before nighttime. Click it, damn it.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Oh, wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Because the gym was closed.
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Wow. I can't, there's more parts of that.
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
No.
No, she means the alarm.
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
Sort of.
Still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of the information. Well, I mean, I know it was during the meet and greet, but I don't know what he's wanting from me. Oh, wait, maybe this. No, that doesn't make sense. There we go.
This is it!
There you go, nice. You got it, you're fine.
I mean, I'm still correct.
If we can find out who last
Yep.
saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Hirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
So Gonta did it.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes?
Oh, there's a few.
Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Mew, and also Maki.
And Kokichi.
That's a good point.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
And you were not.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
Weirdo.
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
What?
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise!
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Okay.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
So no alibi. Got it.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
It does not.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
But wait, I remember now. I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
I'm
boy.
not
Way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Yeah, it was pretty clear they were setting up for this.
Oh no, the mass panic debate is gonna start. That's what you're thinking, right?
Actually, yes. Congrats. How'd you know that?
Don't you know I'm psychic?
There it is.
Well, you're exactly correct, buddy. But let me give you another tutorial first.
How'd I know you were gonna say that? It's because I'm psychic?
The mass panic debate this time around will have loud voice dialogue.
Okay.
It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice. That blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak point, you can't refute it. Oh no! What do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right?
I mean, a little bit less bombastic, but yes.
Don't hide from me. I see all. Luckily, it's just white noise. Shut him up with your left-click silencer. After that, all of the arguments will be audible again. Then, you just shoot the truth bullet at the weak spot. You know the drill. Thank you for your understanding.
Alright, so anytime I see big words, just shoot the big words no matter what. Got it.
Right. Because it'll lock... I don't know if you saw it, but it had the chain link. It locks down the other ones, yeah.
I was running away from Gonta!
I feel that.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
Oh, that's cool.
When I was running from
I even tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
See, whoever it's lit makes it louder at least.
Right.
What's Monkey's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
I was
Are
in my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room. Jeez.
Oh, shit, wrong button. Get it. Okay. Oh.
It will. I don't know if you noticed. It takes multiple silencer hits for those ones.
Yeah. I need to sort out everyone's statements, just like Kaede did. I need to calm down and focus on one at a time.
I was only alone in the gym for about...
Now here's the shitty thing. While I was shooting his, I didn't pay attention to what Kiba was saying over here, so I don't know what both do. So we gotta go through the whole thing again.
It's okay.
What's Monkey's alibi?
I have to just stay here to be prepared.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at the gym?
Okay, there it is. Alright, okay, I'm assuming... Okay, he's talking to Kurumi with that statement.
Yeah, he is.
So let's see what everybody says. Okay. Useless. Useless. I mean, that would be good for Miu, but I don't remember her having a statement. Oh, there we go. Contact Kurumi at the entrance hall. We return until 10 p.m. Okay. What was the other one? Cool, real fast.
What is your alibi?
5 minutes.
Stay at the gym?
No, in my own room.
I heard it.
Good work.
No, I think Hirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. Oh my god. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. He started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good.
He's turning into a valley girl.
He just kept talking, and then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around.
A whole hour.
Well, only the first half was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
Okay, but what was going on in the pool room?
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Are you sure?
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki!
Well, we know it's not Mew.
You're including me too?
No.
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
One person can be eliminated as a suspect, according to Kokichi. He must be talking about the figure he saw. They certainly would have an alibi. We need to pin down who that was. The key to that fact lies in Kokichi, Gonta, and Mew's statements. According to what we know, that picture Kokichi saw must be... Mewtwo.
Mewtwo? This whole game is taking place in... Oh my god, what's it called?
You're talking about Mew, right?
Help me. What's the name of the place you find Mewtwo in Gen 1?
Cerulean Cave.
Thank you.
Although technically, in Gen 1, it's called the Unknown Dungeon.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, I feel like I had something grander
But it got
like Unknown
renamed to Cerulean Cave in later games.
Which doesn't sound that threatening.
Okay, but it's also a cave just off Cerulean City, so why would it be called the Unknown Dungeon?
I know. It just doesn't have a final boss feel name either. It's like,
I
no!
mean, he's a secret boss after the post-game.
That's a good
Or
point.
after the main game. You can't be after the post-game, that's silly.
Post-game.
Post-game. That's when you play the next game.
Yes. Mew?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Oh yeah! I did see something odd while Karumi was lecturing me.
Something odd?
Yeah, it was your face. I'm kidding.
Were you?
I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit.
A girl walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear, even me.
Dude.
That'd be a whole different issue.
Thank you, Tsumugi.
It's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Oh, Gonta see Mew, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta no could bring her.
Your face got red hot? You mean you were hotter in her trail, right?
No, she used her, what'd she call it? Secret woman weapon, and then I ran. Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Oh, well, because, I'm pretty stacked, so... I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the blood rushed to
Wow.
both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling.
Oh no.
So Gonta ran away.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
can
you're
stop
welcome,
compensating.
Think of me during your next tug session.
Oh boy.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up.
Yeah, most of them.
We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Two prime suspects, Kaito and Maki. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaito. I want to believe Kaito. Until he's proven guilty, I will trust him.
maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
Is it the taxi game? Because I feel ready for the taxi game now.
Oh my god.
What?
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right?
Probably.
Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
Torture?
Oh god.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
Okay.
For you, Hugo had so much fun.
Yeah. He still sounds like Michael Jones, though.
He really does.
Like, especially in this.
Even more so?
Yeah.
I suggest that the 2 suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun!
Super fun!
Their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works. Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
His own.
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic.
Okay.
Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
The Cubs pad.
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
We took too long to get there.
So it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these 2 had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these 2 had it?
It's a little...
Yeah?
It's worded a little differently. It's more so like Ryoma had theirs.
Well, that's what he was saying at first. But now they're saying...
They're saying one of these... Kokichi's line, if you go back into it, it said, like, one of these 2 had Ryoma's.
It sounded like they were saying both.
It's weird. So one of them also had Ryoma's, and then he had one of theirs.
Potentially. Or, what I think is more likely, Monodon didn't give them back to the same people.
Oh. Oh.
I think this is Kaito's. I'm gonna be like, actually, we had that.
Mm-hmm.
Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
The motive video that Ryoma had, was it Kaito's or Maki's? Come on, Shuichi. I should know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
I vote neither. But we'll see what happens.
That's it.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito.
Correct. How'd you guess?
Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this
Got
extreme
that.
death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
Maki isn't a culprit either!
Agreed.
What?
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit.
Because you were together.
It's just a hunch I've got.
Bullshit.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Mm-hmm.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid.
Tenko!
Damn idiot!
A damned idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
Nah, she your girlfriend?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
What?
Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence.
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Want to believe, huh? Yeah, I think I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
He's an idiot after all.
After
It's
all.
okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
It's true. That's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right?
Right.
Right. See, why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the...
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
I mean, what?
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but... if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
That tracks. If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaito's feelings, too. Yeah, it'll work out in the end. So.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
Yeah, there's more to that than just cold hard logic.
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough! Stop calling me an idiot!
Then stop being one.
Fair point.
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever.
You saw Angie do it.
So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Oh. What?
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they know have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Awkward glance from Shuichi.
We weren't desperate.
Was that a lie? Did Maki lie to us?
She's just staring down at Angie.
It's true, we don't have all the facts. But why would Maki say that now, of all the times? If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But should I? Well, I don't know. Find out next time on this game.
Danganronpa V3.
See you all then. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye now.